through to a team, and does it make any difference when the game's underway?
I'm sure they'll know, you know.
We're underway again here. Yeah, up it 50%. There's a chance to go to Anfield. Here's Canate.
Or drop off 50%. There's a chance you'll go to Anfield.
Conor Bradley. Now to Ibrahima Canate. And here's Jarell Quansah now. Out to Joe Gomez on the Liverpool left. McConnell, who can be very pleased with his first half, his first full game for Liverpool. Bradley. Still, you can feel that breeze around the stadium at the moment. I don't know whether it's just picked up a bit more, but you probably hear it now, yeah. Gravenberch, near side touchline. Bit of hesitation, but Liverpool are okay. They still have it. Bradley, McConnell, back to Bradley again, and that's a good ball infield to Quansah, who just had to be careful then. He just lost possession for a second there, but Gomez had watched that all the way and intercepted.
Yeah, done well there, didn't he, Gomez? Quansah just took a unnecessary risk on the halfway line when he was last man. Got the ball robbed off him, but Gomez was quick enough to get back and mop it up for him.
Cody Gakpo. Played back in field now to Jarell Quansah. It's Canate. The obvious pass now is Bradley. That's where the ball is played. Bradley will play it infield to Jota. Little ball into Cody Gakpo. It's blocked. There was another great chance there for Gakpo. He's going to play it now to Curtis Jones. Liverpool still have it. Ball played back to Joe Gomez, who's going to play the cross in. And here's Darwin Núñez with a sort of tame header down. Bounces once and saved by George Long.
That was another chance, wasn't it, for Gakpo? They worked it brilliantly from this right-hand side into Jota. A lovely little touch to Gakpo. Tried to get it out of his feet. But the strike was blocked, wasn't it? Was it Hanley coming across and getting a good block on it?
Here's Ashley Barnes now. He's just held back there by McConnell. And I think had he not...
That's a good foul.
Yeah, he was. I was going to say, because there was a chance there for them to play the ball out to that far right-hand side.
Yeah, there was. It was took one for the team there. I'm surprised he hasn't got a yellow card.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm not sure if Ben Gibson's making that point right now to the referee, but anyway, Sam Barrett is our referee today. It's his first Liverpool game. Free kick for Norwich. Hoping to maybe catch Liverpool a little bit cold at the start of the second half. Ball is played in long towards McCallum, who plays it right across on the volley. It's headed away, not very far. Norwich will try and win it back. And then a shot will come in. Oh, that was fizzing just wide of Alisson's right-hand post there. Shot coming in, I think, from Gabriel Sara. And I think Alisson was quite pleased to see that one go wide.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fair way out, wasn't it? When you're looking at it, it must be almost 30 yards out. I think it was always going wide. I think Alisson was pretty comfortable in the end, but he struck it well, didn't he?
Yeah, it was just that it came through a couple of bodies on the way through. Might have just given him a problem. He's got the ball now, the Liverpool goalkeeper, and plays it to Canate. Here's Bradley now. Liverpool on this near side touchline as we look. Liverpool right. But Bradley's lost out there, and Norwich will pick it up again. They've just found a bit of confidence again, it seems. Ball played back over the halfway line to Ben Gibson, and he'll go back to George Long in the Norwich goal. And he now will clear it high towards Ashley Barnes, but Canate always going to be the winner of that one. Liverpool win it back now with McConnell. Just holds on to it well. The crowd appreciate that he didn't have a quick pass to play there, so he did well just to keep his composure. Darwin Núñez drifts in from the left-hand side. Bradley might be the crossfield ball, and it is. Here is Conor Bradley now. Chance to swing his boot round this one. It's headed away, and that'll probably go out for a throw-in over on the far side.
Does. He sort of tried to hit that one hard, didn't he, Bradley? Under no pressure of this right-hand side. He went better trying to pick someone out.
Canate plays it now to Conor Bradley. Diogo Jota. The 1-2 wasn't on, so Jota holds on to it. Gomez. Now to McConnell, just outside the Norwich penalty area. Work to the right-hand side now, and Bradley. McConnell. To Bradley again. Here's Jota. McConnell. Three Norwich players around him, but he's found Joe Gomez and in turn to Curtis Jones, and now further left is Cody Gakpo. Back to Curtis Jones again. Is he going to shoot? He's going to curl it. Ooh, just wide. Goalkeeper at full stretch. Good effort. Not far away.
No, it wasn't. You could see what he was trying to do, Curtis. Just let it run across his body. Got it on his right foot. Tried to bend it in the far corner. He tried to set it off outside the post, but just didn't have enough bend to come back. It was a good yard wide in the end, but the keeper wasn't sure and went flying over that side, didn't he, to his left-hand side.
Foul by Diogo Jota on Kenny McLean. That's going to be a free kick for Norwich. McLean has it once again, plays it back to Ben Gibson. Norwich being penned back a bit here by Liverpool. It's Saro gets the ball out of play off McConnell, I think. It's a throw in which McCallum will take. Still Liverpool 2, Norwich 1. 5, almost 6 minutes gone in the second half on Total Sport Merseyside. Through until 5 o'clock. Good play by Curtis Jones to win it back for Liverpool now. Just needs a bit of help behind him maybe. Just checks and waits. Gravenberg. He's got Kwanzaa in plenty of space now if he wants to play towards the centre circle. Here is Jarell Kwanzaa now for Liverpool. Gomez. Gakpo back to Gomez again. Bradley's made a good run in, then had to just check it as the ball is played out wide to Cody Gakpo by James McConnell. Gakpo drifts in field again, plays the cross in high towards Bradley, and it just wouldn't run for him. Claims for something inside the penalty area there, not given. Headed back in. Bradley looked as though he'd been climbed on there by McCallum. The play goes on. Little back heel tries to get Norwich down the line, and Nunez keeps it in, and then it's played forward, but Canate will get the ball back under control as well. And finds Kwanzaa, and behind him is Allison. 2-1, it remains.
Yeah, still in control, aren't they, Liverpool? Game is very much in the pattern that the first half was. Liverpool, all the ball. Norwich just trying to keep their shape, make it difficult for them. But at some point during this half, if the score stays the same, Norwich are going to have to come out and try and get a goal.
At Vicarage Road, Watford still leading Southampton by 1-0 with about 15 minutes to go. The winners of that tie will play either Liverpool or Norwich. High ball forward towards Diogo Jota. Almost, he might get there in fact. Diogo Jota! 3-1! Another unerring finish from Diogo Jota. There was only one place that was going to end up, and he volleyed it beautifully into the far corner, and that's given Liverpool the breathing space they wanted. And surely now they're heading for round 5. 3-1.
Well, he's the one you want chances to fall to, isn't he, Diogo Jota? Absolutely clinical. There was a good spot by Curtis Jones. He was halfway inside his own half. See, Jota made the run. Put Gibson in all kinds of trouble. The ball was just not enough to go over Gibson's head. He got a little bit on it, but Jota adjusted, got onto it with his left foot, had a bit of an angle, but just smashed it past the keeper. Never going to miss, was he?
His 12th goal of the season. And of course at a time when Mo Salah is, well, injured, but also away, technically in terms of the AFCON, well, Liverpool have been ticking along quite nicely without him.
We haven't really spoke about Mo, have we? We don't know he's got that injury. Hopefully he'll recover soon.
Liverpool are going to make a triple substitution shortly. Andy Robertson's one of them, so that'll be a nice return for him. Ball played back to George Long very firmly by Ben Gibson. The ball is still in play. Nice cushioned header by Conor Bradley. Here's McConnell. Bradley, Van Dijk and Szoboszlai are going to be coming on as well. That's a foul by Nunez. That's Marcelino Nunez on Curtis Jones. So a couple of returning injured players here.
I'm surprised, really. You know, you've got Szoboszlai, Van Dijk and Andy Robertson coming on. There's obviously a big game coming up on Wednesday.
Curtis Jones is going off. He was the man who got Liverpool going with the first goal.
Yeah, he's had a great game, Curtis.
Also coming off is Joe Gomez, and that's a straight swap for Andy Robertson.
Yeah.
And Ibrahima Konate will make way for Virgil van Dijk. And if you're Norwich, you've just gone 3-1 down, and you've got Van Dijk, Szoboszlai and Robertson coming on.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see.
Great reception for Andy Robertson.
Yeah. He's been out a long time, hasn't he, Andy Robertson? It'll be interesting to see how fit he is, but these minutes will be absolutely massive for him. He's got at least 35 minutes to run around, open his lungs, get his match legs back on, if you like.
McConnell, Kwanzaa for Liverpool. George Sefton giving all the details of the substitutions. Andy Robertson getting the biggest cheer. Here's Conor Bradley. McConnell. Nice ball now to this near side, and Bradley again. McConnell in that holding position again, picking up possession. Plays it back to Bradley. And now McConnell again. Those two having their own little game at the moment. Virgil van Dijk rolls it to Gakpo. Robertson will make the run on his outside, but he cuts in again, as he likes to do. McConnell. Now Jota, and now they can work it to Bradley, but Kwanzaa puts his hands on his head because he sliced that one straight out of play. And
it's unusual for him, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see what he was trying to do. It was a good move from Liverpool. He was just trying to hit it as a real firm pass out here to Bradley, and just got it wrong.
Callum takes the throw. No one quite knows where the ball is at the moment, but it's come down now, and here's Szoboszlai. Ball is cut out, but Liverpool will pick up the loose ball. Ryan Gravenberch, space now for Andy Robertson. Robertson will find Cody Gakpo, left-hand side of the Norwich penalty area. Gakpo again comes across towards the edge of the penalty area and finds McConnell, who works it out now to Conor Bradley. Szoboszlai. McConnell. Hear what the crowd think about Robertson's return. Poor old Joe Gomez didn't get a chance to get his first goal. I think he might have fancied it today. He had a couple of goes at it, didn't he, in the first?
Yeah, well, we see, Joe has got the ability, hasn't he? A bit like Trent, where they've asked him to go and play in midfield when he hasn't got the ball, and he can do that, Joe. He's got better and better as the weeks have gone on, because he's got used to that position. Absolutely brilliant, the versatility that he's got.
Here's Bradley in a right wing position here for Liverpool. Diogo Jota. Now to McConnell. Jota again, just outside the penalty area. Cross was blocked, and now, Liverpool have got to get back now. And now Barnes has noticed that Alisson was off his line, and he went for the spectacular one from almost halfway. Well, it was halfway, I think. But Alisson got back in time. But I suppose it was on for a second. If he
he needed to hit it better than he did.
Yeah.
It was almost didn't get really any height on it, did he? It was more a driven one in the end. Alisson
had time to chest it down.
Well, after a bounce, I think, as well.
3-1, Liverpool lead. 57 minutes gone. Gravenberch coming forward. He's going to shoot, but I suppose it opened up for him there. And he had players left and right there, including Jota, but his shot was way over the bar.
That's a pet hate of mine. That one, Ian, the players haven't got any pressure, and they've got a clear sight at goal, not to test the keeper or not to at least get it on target. It's criminal, especially with his ability.
Crowd singing Jurgen Klopp song again, but he's not having any of it, and he's concentrating fully on the game. The Liverpool manager. Hernandez. Zara. Vashnap now. Chance for Norwich to break away. Ball played back in towards the halfway line. I think Norwich are going to make a couple of substitutions shortly as well. Ball played back now to Ben Gibson. Still Watford leading Southampton by a 1-0, a game which is of even more significance, knowing that the winners of that tie will play the winners of this one. And at the moment, that's going to be Liverpool. High ball forward now towards McCallum, but it's over his head, and out for a Liverpool throw, which Conor Bradley will take. And I think Norwich will make those substitutions when there's a break in play. But here's Virgil van Dijk to McConnell. And now Conor Bradley. Darwin Núñez has made a run. Little flick in towards Jota, didn't quite come off. And a sliding challenge coming in from McConnell, which I think caught Kenny McLean there. But Norwich are on the break. And it's with Hernandez. That's a good challenge from Jarell Kwanzaa. The referee might want a word with James McConnell.
That's the second one he's done, isn't it? He had one on Ashley Barnes there. I mean, it was full-blooded, wasn't it? That's for sure. He did go sliding in. It was only one foot on the floor, but we've seen fouls and yellow cards given for things like that, Ian.
Yeah, I think the referee appears to be trying to hear something, but no action taken. He's had a quick word, maybe.
I don't think it's anything more than if he hasn't booked him, then it's his mistake.
So Sam McCallum will take this throw, and we know he's got a long throw in. So if I was Allison, I'd be tempted to go back a couple of yards, just in case the ball bounces and goes over his head, because he does get a good throw on it. Now there's 3 substitutions going to be made here by Norwich. Jacob Sorensen is one of them, and Ashley Barnes, I think, gone off. Borja Sainz is coming on. Yeah, Ashley Barnes has gone off.
Substitution for Norwich.
Adam Edes coming on.
Number 10, Ashley Barnes. Number 25, Onel Hernandez. And number 5, Grant Hanley.
Yeah, Grant Hanley and Onel Hernandez are the other players who've gone off. So those changes have made.
Number 11, Adam Ida. And number 19, Jacob Sorensen.
So after all that, it's a throw in for Norwich. McCallum launches the long throw in. Liverpool should be able to clear. Volleyed away by Cody Gakpo, only as far as Jack Stacey. And it's a good challenge, but Stacey has it again on halfway for Norwich. Norwich defending the Cop End in the second half, trailing Liverpool by 3-1 on Total Sport Merseyside. Here's Ben Gibson. And that might be a bit loose, and McConnell will play it in towards Jota. And here's a chance here for Szoboszlai. Darwin Núñez is there, takes a touch. Oh, and it's wide. Just slightly behind him as he struck it, I think.
Yeah, his touch wasn't perfect.
Took a deflection,
yeah. Be interesting to see a replay, see if it was on target or not. But Norwich again got undone, didn't he? Lost the ball in the middle of the park. Liverpool were almost 4 and 5v1.
Well, Liverpool,
not a great touch, was it?
Yeah, it's a corner which Dominic Szoboszlai will take. They now have Jurgen Klopp in there, rather Virgil van Dijk in their armoury. Wouldn't be surprised Klopp scored. Here comes the corner, and there's Van Dijk's header! Right on cue! It's Virgil van Dijk, number 4, scored by number 4.
It's no surprise. It's I think we said at the end of the first half about how much Virgil van Dijk's missed in this team with his height and with his aggression, the way he attacks the ball. He gives a different dimension to the set pieces. Corners suddenly become a real weapon for Liverpool. And there it was. Well, he didn't even have to jump for that one. He just found a bit of space, didn't he? Around about the penalty spot. But the header was magnificent. Keeper had no chance. Perfectly directed. Loads of power on it. You wonder how he gets that free, knowing how much of a threat he is.
4-1, and the time, you would imagine now, is completely out of Norwich's reach. It's just a case of whether Watford will beat Southampton. They're into probably stoppage time there now. It's 1-0 for Watford, and you just wonder how many more goals Liverpool might be able to score.
Well, you would imagine at least another one. You know what we're into now, the 64th minute. It's plenty of time.
Trent Alexander-Arnold's going to be coming back for Liverpool as well.
That's just what you want to see,
isn't
it?
It's just bonus after bonus, isn't it? Szoboszlai. Now to Virgil van Dijk. Here's McConnell. To Bradley. Bradley now will just wait and pick out Jarell Quansah. He'll play it across to Andy Robertson. And now Cody Gakpo. Gakpo on the edge of the box gets the cross in towards Jota. Oh, it was headed away, but only as far as Bradley. Still inside the penalty area. He's got the corner, but Jota was almost in there.
Yeah, he's just trying to pull that one back, but there was a body in the way.
Southampton have equalised against Watford. It's 1-1. So that could be heading for a replay, unless, well, I don't know how much stoppage time there's to play on that one. Now, here's a big moment as well for Liverpool. Darwin Núñez is going on. And coming on is Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I mean, this crowd just loves Nunez, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He puts everything into every game. It'll be a little reshuffle here. Be interesting to see where Trent's going to go and play.
Gets a big hug.
Yeah.
Darwin Nunez from Jurgen Klopp. Well, Liverpool scored from their last corner. Alexander-Arnold is on. Liverpool have a corner. They've only played 65 minutes. There's plenty of time for more.
Look at the space Trent's got on the edge of the box there.
Here comes the corner. Zoboslai takes it. It's going to be Alexander-Arnold who drives that one in. It's blocked. Comes back to Gravenberg.
Well, what a first touch that would have been. I actually think he missed it. I don't think it was on target.
He's on the ball again. That time gives the ball away. That was a heavy touch from McCallum, though. Liverpool win it back. Zoboslai back to McConnell, and now Bradley. And Zoboslai just loses out to Borja Sainz, and McCallum gets it away for Norwich. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Plays it across now to Andy Robertson. Allison is there with him if he wants, but he's got it under control and finds Virgil van Dijk. Here's Alexander-Arnold. Well, if Liverpool fans are still coming to terms with the Jurgen Klopp news, at least they've got good news that Robertson's back, Alexander-Arnold's back, Zoboslai's back.
Yeah.
Here's Kwanzaa. Just stumbled a bit on the ball, and Norwich win back possession. Referee says it's a free kick against Kwanzaa. Free kick Norwich. It's going to be taken by...
Well, it is a bit subdued now, isn't it?
Gibson. Yeah.
Since the fourth one's gone in.
Yeah, it's over as a contest, isn't it? So it's just a case of how many Liverpool are going to score, I think. Ball is with McLean back to... Oh, it's good play that time by Nunez. That's Marcelino Nunez. McCallum for Norwich. Little ball in. Are they onside here? The ball's going to be played back and into the back of the net, and that goal is not going to stand because we were waiting for the flag to go, but you never really know. And although it was put in the back of the net by Norwich in the end, the flag goes up and it won't count.
I think that it looked close, didn't it? I think he's just he's off. He's a good yard offside. But good vision from him, wasn't it, just to square it.
Liverpool will have a free kick. Borja Sainz it was.
I don't know what we're waiting for.
Are they having a look? No goal. Free kick for Liverpool. So Allison is just waiting for the nod.
Is the VAR today?
Yeah. Well, it hasn't come up on the screen, has it?
Normally it does, doesn't it, saying VAR check?
Ball played out towards the far side.
If they're saying no, then what's he waiting for and who's he talking to?
Norwich. Ball played all the way back to the goalkeeper, George Long. High ball forward, which Kwanzaa heads away. It's going to be picked up here by Norwich. Is there a shot on the edge of the penalty area? There is! Oh, what a goal that is! Borja Sainz with a cracking goal for Norwich, and there was nothing Allison could do about that. And Norwich have got another one. It's 4-2.
Well, that's really poor play from Liverpool, has to be said. Non-existent in midfield. Lets him run and run, gets to the edge of the box, and what a finish it was from him, right-footed. Bent it to Allison's left-hand post, but he picks it up and no one gets anywhere near him. No one comes out to him. Really good strike.
It was almost like they were saying, go on, have a go, see if you're good enough, and he was.
It's really poor defending. From everything, the midfield non-existent. Then he was just allowed to run with the ball. Van Dijk didn't really come out and challenge him or close the space down. He just let him shoot. And shoot he did. But again, why are they waiting?
Why are we waiting?
Scorer for Norwich, number 7, Borja Sainz.
Sainz's goal, 4-2.
I mean, the way the game is, how they've scored 2 goals. It's really poor. And defensively, that'll be an aspect I'm sure Jurgen Klopp won't be happy with.
High ball forward by Alexander-Arnold. Headed away, it's going to find only Zoboszlai. That's come off the defender. Will go out for a throw-in for Liverpool, level with the edge of the penalty area. Still 1-1, Watford against Southampton in stoppage time there. 20 minutes to go here. Alexander-Arnold. That's a lovely cross in towards Jota. It's almost fallen for Gakpo. It's cleared though. McConnell can't get a touch. Norwich on the break again, but too many red shirts around them. Here's Gravenberch. Gravenberch forward now. He hasn't got an option on his right-hand side, but he's still battling. Here's Conor Bradley down by the corner flag. He's got help behind him possibly. Norwich clear, only as far as McConnell. In towards Bradley. Bradley now for Liverpool. Oh, it's tried to cross it. It was blocked. And Norwich still can't get it away. And here's Alexander-Arnold, but that's going to be a free kick. Well, Liverpool almost in for number 5. Watford has finished now, 1-1, so that'll be a replay down at St Mary's for the right to play either Liverpool or Norwich. And we'll keep it like that just for now, having seen Norwich pull one back.
Another chance there goes begging off for Liverpool. Bradley gets in down the right, doesn't know whether to shoot or cross it, and in the end he just took too long and it got blocked. He opted to cross it.
Clearance now will be met by Jarell Quansah. I don't think the pace is on the ball to let it go out. Norwich have it. Sainz has been a bit of a handful since he came on. To throw in for Norwich.
It's the wrong way.
And again, there could be a bit of a problem here because Sam McCallum has that long throw, which could cause problems. Ben Gibson will go forward from the back. Liverpool will bring all the red shirts back, including Diogo Jota, who's just on the edge of the Liverpool penalty area. 19 minutes to go. 4-2 Liverpool lead. McCallum with the long throw. It's a back header, but no problems for Alisson. And he can release Andy Robertson, possibly. Robertson wants it. He's made the great run, and Alisson, I thought it was on, to be honest, but maybe it's easy for us up on the 6th floor of this main stand.
Yeah, well, you don't know which way the wind's going. He was desperate to throw it to his right, wasn't he? Maybe the wind is really strong the other side. And he didn't fancy the throw out to Robertson.
Anyway, it's with Van Dijk. Now Robertson has it. On that left-hand side for Liverpool. Alexander-Arnold. McConnell. Turns. And plays it across now to Virgil van Dijk. And in turn, further down that left-hand side is Andy Robertson. Gets a crossing which is headed high up in the air. Gravenberch waiting for it to come down. Still up in the air it goes. Norwich trying to clear. Gravenberch will just flick it now. And all played in by Robertson. And Norwich, it's so tight there. And here's Cody Gakpo. And now Dominic Zoboszlai hits it. That's blocked by Gibson. Robertson wins it.